Hello and welcome to our channel. Now this video will tell you how the cast of 1991's Home Improvement has changed. I'll show you what they looked like back then in 1991 and now in 2022 how they changed from being on the sitcom. Alright, let's go. Taran Noah Smith in the sitcom he played Mark Taylor, the youngest and most sensitive of the three boys. In 1991 he was 7 years old and now he's 38 years old.
Nothing's wrong. Don't call me sweetie.
I always call you sweetie.
That's because you wanted me to be a girl.
Who told you that?
Brad and Randy.
All submarines. First one was home built. Second one was actually made for the Swedish Navy.
Wow.
We're using them to start the first submarine pilot school because right now that does not exist.
Earl Hindman in the sitcom he played Wilson Wilson Jr., Tim's neighbor and confidant. He was 49 years old in 1991, and it was with great sadness that Hindman died of lung cancer on December 29, 2003, aged 61, in Stamford, Connecticut.
No. But I don't have a television.
Everybody's got a TV.
Not me. I just use my imagination, watch the pictures inside my mind.
Tim Allen in the sitcom he played Tim Taylor, the father of the family. Once a know-it-all, Tim believes he has an extremely broad knowledge of tools, electronics, and mechanics in general. In 1991, he was 38 years old, and now he's 69 years old.
A very inspiring letter. So inspiring, I invited these guys from K&B Construction down here at Tool Time to demonstrate cooking a gourmet meal on the job site.
Is a joke, not a joke, but if Happy Christmas, you're going to go on set and just put on the ears and wave at Santa. So we'll have as a memory.
Yeah.
You know, I
Great memory.
thought about my older daughter putting it in there, but elves.
Patricia Richardson in the sitcom she played Jill Taylor, Tim's wife and mother to Brad, Randy, and Mark. Jill is smart, practical, and has a dry sense of humor who doesn't fly with her family often. She was 40 years old in 1991 and now she's 71 years old.
Chocolate-covered marshmallow pumpkins? I didn't know they made these anymore. Where did you find them?
Little candy store in Windsor.
You drove to Canada to get me these? It's like can't catch break, right? So then I'm thinking about trying to have, and we are talking about, do we really want Henry to be an only child? I don't. So we thought, let's give Henry a brother.
Zachary Ty Bryan in the sitcom he played Brad Taylor, the oldest, sportiest, and strongest of the three boys, who used to get Randy thrown around when they argued. In 1991 he was 10 years old and now he's 41 years old.
Hey, Mom, you think I have a chance at winning the costume contest? I don't think I have enough brains oozing out of my head.
You go work for the company you're going to work for, and you have a piece, you own a piece of that company. And whatever you bring to that company is what you're going to get out of that company.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas in the sitcom he played Randy Taylor, the middle child, ultimately the smartest of the three boys, and often the naughtiest troublemaker and especially sarcastic. In 1991 he was 10 years old and now he's 41 years old.
Brad and Randy are gone. We sucked the blood out of their brains and took over their body.
Well, you know, a lot of times that middle child ends up being the funny one because he wants the attention.
Richard Karn in the sitcom he played Al Borland, a master plumber and a licensed contractor. In 1991 he was 35 years old and now he's 66 years old.
Thank you, Tim. Well, mulching is the quickest and most effective way to deal with those unsightly piles of leaves and twigs that clutter up your yard.
4 years after that, now I'm working on a show with Tim for the History Channel called, last year it was called Assembly is Required, and this coming year it's going to be called More Power.
William O'Leary in the sitcom he played Marty Taylor, Tim's younger brother after 10 years old. In 1994 he was 37 years old and now he's 65 years old.
That old dart injury I had.
Yeah, the old dart injury. No, I'm serious, you know? I mean, I come in from work. Nancy practically throws me the babies and says she needs a break.
Except, and I didn't know it then, but I was funny.
Okay, yeah.
It worked. And I have 5,000 stories in which that did not work.
Debbie Dunning in the sitcom she played Heidi Kapper. In 1991 she was 25 years old and now she's 56 years old.
course, you all know our new tool girl. I want you all to say howdy to Heidi. Of course, our old tool girl moved on to bigger and better things.
Dialysis is very time consuming. It takes about 5 hours to clean your blood, and then you're so exhausted you sleep the rest of the day. So I think it's wonderful what he's doing.
Blake Clark in the sitcom he played Harry, owner of Harry's Hardware, where Tim spends a lot of his time and money. In 1994, he was 48 years old, and now he's 76 years old.
Anyway, my brother Larry, he wants to sell his 20% share, so for $15,000, you can be my silent partner. Piss people off out there, but there's other places that could teach South about hate and racism.
Pamela Anderson in the sitcom she played Lisa, Binsford's first tool girl. In 1991, she was 24 years old, and now she's 55 years old.
Here you go, Tim. Special delivery. This one's from Rock Lanigan of Bay City.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
About it, and I just thank you so much for bringing this up because I don't want to do this. I don't want to humiliate myself. And he thinks this is what sex is because he's learned about sex online.
Thanks for watching the whole video. If you like this video, please share it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us in producing the next videos.